Yeah, I usually choose by how I instinctively feel with the character. You know, what I can kind of give to the character, but ultimately is for me is the filmmaker. You know, and in this case, Gareth Edwards is someone who really understands. Or had had a really great vision on how to kind of shoot this one, in a sense of coming from a character standpoint and giving it a lot of emotion and depth and meaning. You know, there's so much sort of sentiment and meaning to Godzilla, and it did 60 years ago as well. So he really wanted to embrace that, and you know, I think he was just a really smart guy. I enjoyed working with him, and that's how I try to pick films, you know, and jobs. It's just that, you know, because ultimately it's experience for me, and you know, that was 3 to 5 months shooting, and you know, but it was great. I had the best time ever, and I'm proud of it, and it's good. Luckily, we shot a lot of stuff on location. You know, we shot a lot of stuff on the train tracks and in the city, and you know, so you never really felt like, you know, it wasn't like green screen and studio. It wasn't like you had to imagine everything. You know, the last thing that, you know, was Godzilla, I suppose, and even that, there weren't that many moments. You know, so you felt really immersed in it, and they put speakers around and blasted sound and roars and movement, and you'd feel like you're in it, you know. All the things I could have done, I don't think I could have really done anything else. I think I'm not. Luckily, you know, acting's something I just purely love and have a passion for, and I was just fortunate that I was able to be as successful at it, you know. But yeah, I was probably really rubbish at everything else as well. So quite lucky though, really. I don't know what to really refer to that, because, you know, Hollywood's kind of irrelevant in a sense of, you know, making movies. It's like, you know, it's more of a history sort of standpoint, you know, of movies and studios back in the day. I guess it was just, but you know, I got to this point by doing films in England and working, and so, but yeah. But LA's a nice place to be, yeah, for the sun and weather and everything, you know, it's good fun. Oh, well, yeah, media standpoint, it's not very, it's not, you know, the fun at all, I think, really, in a sense of, you know, you try and, you know, you have to be very protective over your private life and your family and things like that, but yeah, other than that, I don't really feel like I get sort of recognised overly that much, you know. Godzilla in our eyes is sort of represents nature, and man represents our, well, nuclear power and radiation is sort of man's abuse of nature, and Godzilla's come to sort of restore balance in it all. So it's, yeah, definitely sort of awareness of our, you know, planet and in as such, you know.